It's been 24 hours since the first ever UFC Strike drop. Congratulations to everybody who got a pack. In this video, I'm going to break down everything that you need to know and recap the entire drop. I'll do it concisely, but there's a lot of stuff to go over, including all the highs and the lows of yesterday's drop. I've gotten a ton of questions over the past 24 hours, and I've noticed that a lot of you are new to NFTs. So I'm going to give you some gold nuggets in this video and what you can expect just getting into NFTs and with this UFC Strike platform. At the end of the video, I'll talk about something that I see as a slight glitch that happened yesterday, as well as talk about when the marketplace might come open and open up 2 packs of UFC Strike live here on the video. Before we zoom in and dig into the content here, if you like sports and you're looking into NFTs, or if you're already into sports NFTs, make sure that you subscribe to the channel. I will keep you updated on everything going on in the sports NFT world. I help you build your collection and keep you up to date on all of the new projects coming out. And as always, feel free to drop a comment below. Let me know if you're a new subscriber or coming back. And also, just let me know what you think of the video. Hit me with that thumbs up if you got value out of it. I also do a ton of NFT giveaways on this channel, and all of them are for my YouTube subscribers. Now, without further ado, let's go ahead and zoom in here, roll up the sleeves, and get into the recap of the first ever UFC Strike Series 0 drop. All right, I'm here on the main page, UFCstrike.com. If you haven't seen my last video, I recapped every single article that they have in the entire blog. So if you want to know everything that was going into this pack, make sure to go ahead and take a look at that video with details. We're going to look at every single moment that was available in the drop. I'll tell you about my experience that I had yesterday joining the drop queue. And again, I'll talk about a slight glitch that happened that it's not the biggest deal in the world, but it's something that was just a little bit disappointing. But hey, on this channel, I keep everything positive all the time. So we'll look at the positive side of it as well. Just scrolling down here, as you can see, everything sold out. Packs were $50 each. You're allowed to buy up to 5, but you could only do 1 at a time. So what that meant is you had to get into the queue and then buy the pack. And then once you bought that pack, then you could re-enter the queue about 10 minutes later if there were still packs available. I was able to do this 3 times. It was pretty glitchy for me, I'm not gonna lie. It took a lot longer than 10 minutes for me to be able to enter the queue each time, but I'm glad that I stuck it out and got 3 packs. I'm actually glad that I did not get more than 3 packs. I was initially thinking 5 because I thought that these were gonna be sellable as closed packs. Hint, hint, at the end of the video, I'll tell you why you cannot sell these closed packs and what that means for the platform in general. I would say the overall user experience for a first drop ever was not too bad. There was one delay for about 45 minutes right at the beginning. The packs were not, for me at least, the very first one wasn't able to open moments one by one. They kind of just threw them all out at you. But these are things that are early on, and we will definitely see development on. Knowing that this project is backed by Dapper Labs, you can expect to see a ton of improvements, as well as a marketplace coming out that I'll talk about later on in the video. First, let's take a look at what was available in these packs. Here is the full list. You can find this on the blog. There are 1 through 75 being released of these champion moments. Okay, so these are the legendary or AKA champion tier. They were the rare ones. They were extremely hard to get. A 0.375 chance of landing one of these moments in a pack. Really, really low odds. Your chances of getting 3 commons or contender tier in a pack were 99 point something percent. So most people out there got 3 common moments or contender moments in their packs. My first 3 definitely all were common. So here's the full list of them here. There are 25 contender tier, which are numbered 1 through 23,970, and only 10 championship tier, which are numbered from 1 through 75. Not all of these were released. There are new packs dropping from this same series on January 31st, so about a week from today. For those of you who are new to NFTs and don't have experience in NBA Top Shot or NFL All Day or other NFTs, looking at this, I don't want to speculate or anything quite yet. What I am seeing though is that there probably will be some sort of gamification going on if I know anything about Dapper Labs. Gamification means like you play a game on the site in order to get other things. They technically have not minted any other rewards or anything like that. We're still way, way too early on UFC Strike and NFL All Day to start thinking about that kind of stuff. But utility is a word that is thrown out there in the NFT space. That means you get stuff for having and playing, kind of like a play to earn thing. So utility could be from multiple things. It could be from just holding some of these moments in particular, or holding a full set, something like that. Again, we're way too early to speculate on that stuff. We don't even have a marketplace yet. So I will save that for another day. But if you have potentially enough packs and have ripped most of these moments, that could be something cool to think about later down the road. All right, before I go in and open my 2 packs at the end of the video, I want to talk about the glitch, so-called glitch, I think, that came up yesterday early on before the pack drop. Now, I did not know this until after I had bought my 3 packs, but apparently the news had come out earlier in that day. What I'm looking at here is my Dapper Labs wallet under a tab called NFT inventory right here. And what this is these are my NFT packs, and I have not even opened these packs. What the big problem with that is that now, because you can see what's in those packs, you are not going to be able to sell an unopened pack on UFC Strike, at least as far as this Series 0 first drop goes. One of the questions that I got is, why would you ever want to sell an unopened pack? Why would you never want to rip a pack? Well, here's why. Because there are basically, these packs are lottery tickets, right? I told you there's a 0.375% chance of you getting one of those championship tier moments. So if there are still unopened championship tier moments out there and somebody hasn't been able to get their hands on the pack for the very first drop or the second drop, knowing that it's Series 0, the first ever drop for UFC Strike, it's got historical significance on the platform, that may be going for a very high price as a lottery ticket, thinking that there may be an opportunity to still pull one of those championship tier moments. Plus, it's just cool because it's the Series 0 pack. You're not allowed to buy or sell packs on NBA Top Shot. There are a lot of people who hold packs. Same with NFL All Day. You can't sell them on there either, but there has been talk that you're able to do that in the future. I also know for a fact that people on NBA Top Shot have been able to trade packs and get an extremely high dollar amount for those packs or an extremely high trade value. So that's why I had, saving at least 1 pack as an interest of mine. Also, another case study is Candy Digital. That is the Major League Baseball platform. It's Gary Vee's company. It's a completely separate platform from Dapper Labs. They have 2 pack releases for the MLB that have released. The packs, I think, were $50 to buy, and the lowest priced pack on that marketplace, which just opened a week ago, is $750. So a huge return, and that's for one of the prospect pack. That's not even the big time packs. The cheapest that I saw last time I checked was $1,400 for a MLB, what they call icon pack. So that's their main pack. That would be something like this UFC Strike drop. So that's one of the reasons why I thought of holding one unopened pack. But now there's a moral hazard, because once you can see what's in the pack, nobody's going to want to buy it, right? Because why would you sell it if you know that there's a legendary in there? And there's also people who can, maybe put it on the marketplace knowing that there's not a legendary in there and that they already know the value of the pack once the marketplace comes open. And it could be like, just basically ripping someone off. So that is a complete moral hazard. And they have announced that you are not able to sell closed packs, at least for this Series 0. You know what, to be honest with you, I looked through the Discord and I did not see any official announcement on it. I posted it out on Twitter. So if you want to give me a follow on Twitter, I did raise the concern, and they said that the issue had already been known and was being looked into by the team. So We'll see if there's any official update on that. Again, basically, the only thing I'm out is an extra $100 because I was planning on holding the packs, and I probably would not have bought another 2 packs, knowing that my chances of getting that legendary were only 0.375%. But hey, it's only $100 loss, and we'll see. Once the marketplace comes open, these moments could be pretty valuable anyways. We will just have to wait and see. That's another thing that I'm not going to speculate on because we are so extremely early in UFC Strike. So it's going to take some patience. But I definitely do think there is a little bit of value in having a Series 0 common moment as well, especially for the bigger fighters. They are minted to a very high mint count, which is 23,970. Not sure how they came up with that number. Probably just wanted to get the total number of packs produced so that they can sell them out there to the public. And again, we don't know what the value is because we also don't know what the utility is and we don't know what the demand is. One tip that I have as being an NFT collector in the sports space early on with NBA Top Shot, I got into Top Shot in March of last year, the very first day of March, so almost a full year ago now, is that you need to be careful and know the data. So there was a massive bubble that popped. There wasn't a ton of data. The platform grew extremely fast, so it inflated a lot of the moments, and then a bubble popped and the prices went down significantly. A lot of people were turned off. Some people never came back. The ones who stuck it through, like myself, were able to come out okay, but it was a brutal time for a while. So my biggest tip to all you newbies out there is to make sure you're careful when you're speculating on these moments. Not everything is always going to go up. Make sure you have a reason for buying and know that it can be volatile. Also, make sure that you're not spending money that you can't afford to lose because, like I said, it's extremely volatile. It's pretty speculative. And without even having a marketplace or knowing what the utility or the roadmap more specifically of UFC Strike is, it's kind of speculating right now, which is, something that I'm definitely willing to do early on for a $50 pack. All right, to cap off the video, I'm going to open up my final 2 packs. A lot of you have already seen the thumbnail, so if you know who the fighters are that I got, then there you have it. You're already going to know. You're not going to be surprised. You could only see the thumbnail. You could not see the name or the serial number. So, hey, maybe I pull an awesome serial number, which is this thing right here, your number out of that total number produced. If you're cutting out from here, thanks for watching. Again, make sure to subscribe to the channel for updates on everything UFC Strike and all sports NFTs in general. I will be doing more strategy tips once the marketplace gets open and once I start to build out a little bit more of a collection on UFC Strike and NFL All Day for strategy tips on NBA Top Shot. I've done really well on that. So make sure if you want those types of tips, make sure to stay tuned. Here we go. Let's open this pack right here. There we go. 3 new moments. Again, all commons, a couple of in the 4-digit serial numbers. And then I also got a Gon KO/TKO. The pack opening experience was pretty cool. I like the user interface that they had. It would have just been nice if I was able to go click on each moment specifically and open it, which is what you can do on NFL All Day and what you can do on NBA Top Shot. No problem. I'm sure that's going to develop very soon. One more thing that I want to note is make sure to keep an eye out in your email inbox. They did 2 stress tests over the weekend, which means people were able to go in and buy packs prior to the drop. They wanted to test the system and make sure that the tech backing it was able to handle the workload of everyone that would be online. I was not invited to the first one on Friday, but I was invited to the second one on Saturday. Unfortunately, I didn't see my email. I was busy Saturday morning and I had to wait till Sunday in order to get my pack. Now let's go ahead and open up this last pack here. 3 brand new fighters in my collection. These 3 I do not have quite yet. I think 4087 is my lowest serial number. And for those of you who are new, serial number sometimes is more attractive if it's lower. The number 1 serial is the biggest serial number. There are also some significant serials that people like to collect, like their jersey number in basketball and football. Obviously, there's no jersey number in fighting. So maybe, I don't know, maybe the UFC number, if you got 264 out of this, maybe somebody else will pay more for that. But again, it's all kind of speculation. It's only worth what somebody will pay for it. Remember that. And in my estimation, it could take a couple months to get the marketplace up and running, maybe even longer than that. I'm going back to the Candy Digital example. So I joined Candy Digital. I got my first pack in October and they just released the marketplace a week ago. So it took about 3 months for them to get the marketplace up and running, which means that your initial investment is kind of just frozen or sunk for about 3 months or until they get it back. You know, back in the early Top Shot days, I don't even think I was able to cash out of my account for a few months after I started. I know it was a big issue with a lot of people. So people were selling stuff, but they weren't able to cash out. What I'm trying to get to is that eventually everything is going to be easy, taken care of, just like NBA Top Shot is right now. If I want to cash out from my Top Shot account that I have liquid sitting in my balance, all I do, and again, this isn't moments that aren't sold. Everything that's sold, it goes into your little bank account, right? It's called Dapper. But if I wanted to cash out my Dapper balance, I would have that in my bank account within like a day or two. It's super easy, super friendly. There is a $25 withdrawal fee, but I've withdrawn 3 or 4 times now, and it's just been a super smooth process. All right, there you have it, everybody. Thank you for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed the fight this weekend. Make sure to get in line on January 31st and subscribe to the channel where I'll keep you updated on everything that you need to know for UFC Strike and other sports NFTs. I'll see you on the next video. Have a great day.